Good afternoon, everyone. I am Amy Williams, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so very much for watching today. So today's all about Mother's Day, since next week is Mother's Day. It is Sunday, September 7th, 2023. So next weekend is Mother's Day. So I thought, oh, I've got to make a Mother's Day card, right? And I'll tell you the truth. I saw this card, a card like it made, on one of the sites that I follow. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. It was made with pansies. And I thought, okay, that's great, but I'm not really a pansy person. And my mother loves more corally pink color, so I really wanted to use that. I don't think pansies use that color. So I wanted to use the Cheerful Daisies, which is a brand new set and dies in our new annual catalog that just came out last week, or is open for that. If you would like to shop that catalog, you can look down in the description for my website. Click on there and it'll have all the items for that website plus some online exclusives. If you would also like and subscribe, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. That helps me a lot. I'm trying to get up in the queue for people to see me. So, I would really, really appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you what we're going to do. I'm really excited about this. I think this is a really cute little card. And some of it's already done. I mean, I kind of had to do some of it ahead of time, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me flip the camera and we'll get started. All right. So here's this. Okay, so here is the card that we are making. So here it is. And then if you pull this, ta-da, that's where you can write your message. Isn't that so cute? I am just in love with it because then it still shows you this beautiful outside. Okay, so here is our card. So I'm going to set that aside and we're going to start with the cutting. And I didn't cut this ahead of time. The cutting of the actual card itself. So I'm going to set this aside. Okay, so I have got here 1/2 sheet of copper clay. This is a brand new in color this year. And I think that I have to find my, where's my cutter? There it is, sorry. I think that this color is going to, I just think I'm going to really, really like it. I really like the in colors. I wasn't sure about them before I saw them, honestly. When I first saw them online, I thought, I don't know about this. But once I got them in person, I think they're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So I was really, really excited about them after I really saw them and started playing with them. Same with all of the new colors. I'll be, you know, because change is hard. We all have a hard time with change. But I feel like once I saw them in person, they were even more beautiful. So this is copper clay, and this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cut in half. Now we need to score this so this card will sit up, and it does sit up if you do like that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my cutter out. I know I do it backwards because I'm, I don't know, I'm lefty or something. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it. No, not cut, score at 5.5, which is the middle of this paper, okay? Then I'm going to take that score line and I'm going to go to the right 1/2 inch and score. Then I'm going to go back to the center where that 8.5 by 11 or 5.5 is, and I'm going to go 1/2 inch to the left and score, okay? So I have that scored 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fold this in half like this, okay? And then I'm going to bone fold it. Let me do it off of my cutter because I don't really like to bone fold on my cutter. So I'm going to do that, but I still need my cutter a bit. So I'm going to bone fold it like that. Then I'm going to turn this piece up, okay? And do like this, bone fold that. I'm going to flip it over and fold it up again. Okay, and bone fold. I'm going to make sure those meet because I do want my edges to meet. Okay, so there is my thing folded. Now, I did this the first time and I made this. And I was like, that just doesn't look like a pot. That looks weird. Well, it's not, because a pot goes down at the end. Like if I'd have done it like that, yeah, that would have worked. But you know what? That's not what I did. So don't be like me and figure it out. All right. So the smaller part is going to be on the bottom. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this corner at 1/2 inch, and I'm going to put the top at the cut line. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is not going to cut through all of these here, but you have to cut them like that because when it folds up, it's not straight in. You know what I mean? So it has to be able to, it goes like that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to kind of go. And I'm going to just kind of take this. And then I've got just a little bit that I'm going to take my snips and snip. Perfectly easy. Same thing here. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do 1/2 inch here and put this right at that cut line. And I'm going to go in. I'm going to, and then there. You can see there's just a tad right there. I'm going to take my snips. I'm going to do it the right way because I'm just going to snip it off. And there you have it. That is easy as pie. This doesn't show. And there you go. Okay. Now, I felt like when I made this, that this looked a little bland. And I really didn't realize how bland it was going to look until after I finished it. I just got ink on my fingers. So I'm going to take some copper clay and a blending brush, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to add the top of my clay pot. So I'm going to do a top on each side. So let me add that real quick. Sorry, I forgot. All right. I'm going to do that right there because, oh, hold on. Let me make sure I do it straight. I'd been working in here for about 3 hours before I remembered to turn my OT light on. I was like, why can't I see anything? Because your OT light's not on. That's my light that helps me see. If you don't have an OT light, they are fantastic. You can get them at most craft stores, probably on Amazon as well. All right. So here's this. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to get my copper clay. Now, this is juicy. He's brand new. So I'm going to rub off. I don't want to get crazy on here. So I'm very lightly just going to go down the edges. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down the edges here. All the way. And I just think this gives it just a bit of dimension. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I always tap off. Okay, because you don't want it to go too crazy, right? You can always go darker, but you can never go lighter. So there is that. You're not really going to need to do the top because it's not going to show because you're going to have so many flowers. And then I'm going to do these edges. I think the bottom needs it. And I'm going to do this bottom just like that, okay? And if you wanted to do the inside, you could, but I didn't. So there you go. All right, so that is my flower pot. And I just think it adds a little bit of dimension. Okay, now let me show you what I'm going to do with the daisies. Okay, so we have this Cheerful Daisies stamp set that I absolutely love. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to flip this over because that doesn't look so good anymore. So we're going to flip that over. All right, so here's the Cheerful Daisies stamp set. It is so beautiful. We're actually not even going to use the stamp set. We are going to use the Cheerful Daisy dies. And if you will look at these, if I could open them, these are here. All right. So you have one set that looks like this, okay? Now these cut out. All these have ones that cut them out here, okay? The leaf, the branch, the middles, these, everything has something to cut out. But the dies can also be a standalone die. And it actually is 3 pieces. So, I mean, it's 3 layers. You've got this. you've got this one that goes, that die cuts behind it. And then you've got this that goes on top. I don't know if I can do that right. I think you can kind of see what I was talking about, right? I think I need to turn that around. But anyway, you can see that all three of them do that. So here's this. Now, I've already done the die cutting because, well, it can get tedious, okay? And I didn't really think you wanted to watch me do a whole bunch of die cutting, but I'm going to show you what I did. I just kind of went die cut crazy. I went and die cut a ton of different things. I used, for the colors, I used Flirty Flamingo and not Poppy Parade, Sweet Sorbet. So I used these two colors for the pinks, because that's kind of that corally color. I know my mother's going to love that color. And for these, I used Crushed Curry and Daffodil Delight. So here is Crushed Curry, and here is Daffodil Delight. Okay, so I did those two as my daisy colors, and then I also did white. And that is that third layer is me taking white and a blending brush and blending it, okay? And I'm going to show you how I did all of that. I'm just not going to do all of the flowers because that could take all day. And what I did is I just had fun die cutting. I mean, I did, you know, a bunch of this color. I did a bunch of this color. You know, I did a bunch of them. All right. So the first thing you need to know is that when you die cut these, and what I actually did for many of them is I would put my paper down. So I would, let me get a piece of Flirty Flamingo so you can see how I did this on my cutter, because I just needed some individual leaves and I really didn't want them in pink. So on my die cut machine, and I will be perfectly honest with you, every single one of these is scraps. I save all of my scraps. And so that's how I did it. All right. So I put these two up against each other in the die cut machine. Obviously you have to make sure that they are, they're going to fit. This might be a little wide, but when I set my die cut on, I set it like this. Okay. I set it right here. Okay, so that I was sure that my leaves were on green and my flowers were on pink, and I die cut that, all right? And then I die cut multiples of every single thing, okay? And I kind of chose what I liked best, and I really liked this one as one I really thought was pretty with that darker background. So that's the one I'm going to do with you today, okay? So it actually, the middle is white of this one. So I cut out white. Oh, and then again, you're going to have a little bit. So when you have that, I just snipped off that. And then you have this, okay? So you have this. All right, so let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color it, and I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. So I've got my Flirty Flamingo blending brush. Okay. I'm going to rub this in, and you know I'm going to rub it off to the side a little bit because I want to do that. And then I'm just going to go over this. You know, you can go as light or as dark as you want. Anything, whatever works for you, do what makes you happy, you know? Like some places are going to be a little lighter, some places are going to be darker, and I like that, okay? I actually have some daisies in my backyard right now that are these colors, this kind of a Flirty Flamingo, and they're so pretty. Just love them. All right, so that looks good to me. I'm gonna stick with that. And the thing about this is all of them look different, okay? And I'm going to show you how I'm going to show you that in a minute. All right. So I'm going to take this, and I've already got my dark Sweet Sorbet pieces. Now, I'm going to turn these over, And I did find that using this tool right here to hold them was really the best tool. And this, I don't even think I glued any of that. So I'm just going to hold it like that. And I'm going to take my glue. My glue is, oh, so dirty. All right. And I just went on petals. I just went like this. And I'm going to do the whole thing all at once. The whole 3 flowers. Okay. All right. I'm coming off a high right now because my son came in. Him and his girlfriend came in from Georgia and spent the weekend with us. And it was so nice to see him. So it was a great weekend for my family. So that was really fun. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on here and I'm going to show you. The smaller bottom pieces are the bottom. Okay. And you can see where they kind of, wait, did I have that right? Nope, I don't. You have to turn it over the right way. You can see where these kind of turn the other direction, and that's the way I fit them on there. And I'm just going to put this one on first, just like that. And then I can hold that one. I'm going to take this one too. Make sure I've got it right. Same thing. The flat part kind of, I feel like, is the bottom. And this one, I always seem to mess up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then I've got the last one. I'm gonna put that down there, and I'm gonna put this guy on here. So there you go. Now, if you wanted to stick with that, you absolutely could. Now, remember, those stamp sets, I could have stamped them. I could have done that. I just wanted to do all dies today for some reason. So now I'm going to add, but I want this top layer because I just think that, you know, why not add a top layer? So I'm going to, again, get this so that I don't get my fingers completely dirty. All right, I'm going to hold it right there. I did find that this really needed a little bit of glue because I just felt like it kind of raised up on me on the couple of them. And so, you know, I didn't want to make sure I got a little bit on there. Again, this flat part is at the bottom and you can see where they start to turn, and that's where they turn there. And this like perfectly fits in these holes. Like these holes are, you know, a perfect fit. So there you go. There's that one on top. Okay. Oh, Amy, look what I just did. Okay, well, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna get it. Do I have it right? Okay. Let's go up a little bit there. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. It's okay. I'm having little issues. All right, so let's do this one. Let's just pretend none of that happened. Okay, let's turn it back like this. We're gonna put glue on this one. All right. I know my mom is gonna just love this card. And I'm gonna make this, good thing I have two, because my friend at school was like, why don't you have any Mother's Day cards? I need a Mother's Day card. So this is for Jenna. This is the one I think I got wrong last time. So I'm gonna try to get it right this time. Maybe that's right. Maybe. It's right enough. No, it's not. That's not right. I gotta fix that. That's not right. Let me take that off. Come on, hold on. Let me pull that off. Liquid glue for the win, because it does come off. Okay, let me think. I think that's gonna go there. You go there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. If it's not perfect, then it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. It's not even right. Okay, I'm going to do this again because I just want to make sure I get it right. Okay. Dang. Does that look right? I think so. I think so. Y'all, I have made like 16 of these and none of them have been, I haven't done them wrong any time. Ah, there it is. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. I am so sorry. All right, one more to go. I'm gonna get this one. This guy's easy to get on. I got him. No problem. No problem. So I'm gonna turn him like that. And like that. And there you go. Now, you can leave these on a card just like this. They are so cute together. I love them. But for me, I wanted my different colors interspersed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, actually, you don't even have to take your snips. You can just pull these apart. Really and truly, they pull apart very easily. But I will snip. Well, let's see. I'm going to show you. There, see? Pulled apart. Boom. Just cut that off. Pulled apart. Boom. Pulled apart and pulled apart. And if you have any pieces that you don't like, you can just snip it off. Just like that. You can snip them too. You can absolutely snip them. But, well, you know, sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to. Okay. So I have lots of different ones here. So you can see that I did different combinations of colors. Sometimes I went light to dark. This one has nothing on it. Like this one goes light to dark. That one goes light to dark. This one goes dark to light. So there's different combinations in here. This one was totally different. Now the same thing for the yellow. I did some like this. I did this one. These were kind of a little bit darker on that one. These are a little bit lighter. So I've got lots of different, you know, options. I just, you know, kind of liked that. I made lots of different leaves. Okay, so I did some that were the 2. I only did one of those, I think. And I did a bunch of those. And this is with Garden Green and Soft Seafoam, which now that Parapizzazz is gone, I think Soft Seafoam is my new favorite green. I really do like it. And then I did a couple of stems. That's a couple of green stems. And then I did a couple of these little ferny things. I know that's a technical term, and but I will allow other people to use that term, ferny things. Okay. So I didn't get that one out, but you know what? There it is. Okay. Now I'm also going to stamp on this. Okay, I did I can't even think. This is part of that die set. That's what I'm trying to say. This is part of the die set. Now, if you wanted this as a birthday card, you put birthday card. You put birthday. I'm going to do Hooray It's Your Day because that's as close as I have to Mother's Day. And I think I should go like that. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. And, you know, I kind of think that maybe this is a little bit... not harsh, but a little stark, that white. So I'm going to go ahead and brush around it, you know, just to kind of soften it up a little bit. I'm just going to brush around it with the Flirty Flamingo because I love Flirty Flamingo. So, yeah, I think that kind of softens that up a little bit, and I'm going to do that. All right. Now let's start building this. For my piece of white, I have nothing because the one I have is a wall. Where's my white? Okay, well, when all else fails, cut another piece of white. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to cut my white. Grab a piece of paper here. All right. I'll probably just put it away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this at 3 1/4. Okay. That I felt like fit the best. So it's going to be 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. I didn't go all the way to 5 1/2. I did 5 1/4. I felt like that worked better. Okay. So that's my inside piece. because you can kind of see that it'll fit right in here. So see how that kind of fits? Okay, I didn't want it to be any wider than this, so it's not. It doesn't show. You can put it all the way in. So that's why I did that. Now, I did this last time closed, and I thought about doing it open this time, but I don't think that's a good idea because well, yeah, I guess I can do it. Okay, let's just do it like that. All right. So I'm going to start by doing this back layer. And remember, this is the layer you kind of want to be the tallest layer. So I'm going to put maybe one right here. And knowing I will probably end up having to close it, but that's okay. That'll work fine. So we're gonna do this here like this, okay? And I'm just laying these out. I'm not trying to do anything fancy yet. Definitely know that these little stalks are going to want to be here. Okay, so maybe do it kind of like that. And then I might put that behind, maybe like that. Okay, and let's see, let's do another one here. And then another maybe stalk one right there. How does that look? I think that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue on this at the bottom and put him like that. I'm going to glue the little stalks down. I do not know which one is the top and which is the bottom, but hey, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, kind of put that in the back. And then I'm going to put this guy on there like this. And I'm actually going to get a little glue on these so that it's kind of anchored. It's not flying in the wind, you know. And then let's put this like right there. So I'm going to put a little glue right there. Stick him up a bit. I'm going to get this guy in here. A little bit of glue there, put him there. And then I'm gonna add this pretty one right here. So I'm just gonna put the glue right there. So then I know, maybe I can touch it there and there. Just trying to kind of get it all kind of in. And then I really think I need something here. Like that just can't be there. Because when you take it out, you know, you wanna see that. See, I wanna see that. So let's put a big old yellow right there. Yep, that's good. That's what I wanna see right there. Right like that. Okay, so there's my back layer. And then I'm gonna add a sprig, like right, should I do it here? Maybe I'll do it right like that. So it's coming out of the back. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of add a little bit of glue right there. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there so it pops up. Okay. Now, if you want to cover this and cut out what it looks like and cover that, you absolutely can do that. Now let's do the middle part. I'm gonna get my middle piece, okay, and it's gonna go like that. I think I'm gonna do that last. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that last. I'm gonna put this guy here. I'm gonna bring him down just a little bit. So here you go, and this I can use this anytime I can. I try not to have to use the other glue because I don't like that glue. All right, let's see. Oh. Nope, can't use that because I've used him. Let's do this guy right here. Okay. And then, let's see. Maybe this guy here. I like that. Okay. Oh, I have a lot of these. Oh, you know. Let's see. Let's do this here. Maybe that there. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to leave that for now because I want to do this layer. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. Okay, and I'm going to see what looks good. You know what I mean? Because I want to see where I need things. I think this is going to go here. I definitely think that needs to go there. So you're just going to go ahead and go there. I know I'm interchanging the glues, but then you can see that you can interchange them. So there you go. It really has to do with what I pick up and when. It just is what it is. Oh gosh, it looks like I'm out of those, maybe. Let's see. This is what I have left. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing things. I think I want him right here because I think that'll look good. So let's do some glue on that. Yeah, let's do that. Glue right there. Okay. Obviously, I need something here. And I think I love this one, so I think I'm going to put it right there. Like that. And I'm going to put some leaves in there, don't worry. I'm going to add, maybe I should have put, no, I think I want that there. And I'm going to put this one down right there. Let's do that. Even though he won't show, he'll show when you open it. Does that make sense? So we want it to still look beautiful here. So well, now I'll put a leaf there. I lied. I'm going to put a leaf right there. Nope. Yep, that's where I want a leaf, right? There. What is that? Okay. And I need to, this needs a little more. I'm going to admit, I feel like this needs some more. Let's do this one. I can still pull that up. Shoot, I wish I had another yellow. I think I did too many yellows, but that's okay. It's all good. I might have used too many yellows at the beginning. This will be more pinky, which is my mother's favorite, so this should be perfect, right? That's what my mother loves the most, is the pink. So we're gonna put this one, I'm gonna put him right there like that. And then, do I want another one there? Yeah, I do. I do. I want another one right there. I'm gonna flower this little puppy up, right? Okay, so there's that. And then I have my leaves, so I'm gonna add leaves now. And let's see. Let's do this right here so it kind of breaks up that a little bit. Let's add some leaves in here. I don't want that. Let's do one right there. I think that is a good place for one. So I've got two on there. Let's add some leaves in here too, because definitely needs it. Let's pull him right in there. And this one is gonna go here to break that up a bit, you know. Let's see, anything else? Oh, I need some more down here. I need a couple of leaves down here. Let's put this one right here because I feel like that space needs something. And I'm gonna do one more down here just because I want to. How about that? Let's do that right like, hold on, that. All right, so now I'm all flowered up. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do this time that I really didn't do last time, but I think it'll be a much smarter thing. I am going to put pop dots here and here. I'm gonna use dimensionals because I think it'll be easier to slide that in if I use dimensionals. And I kind of like these pieces right here for it. So I'm going to do that like right here. Hold on. right there. And this, I'm going to move that up a little bit. Do that right there, because then that will hold that together. And it'll be easier to get this in and out, I think. So I'm going to do that. Boom. Okay. Now I definitely need to do the Hooray It's Your Day. I definitely like that pink there. So I'm glad I did that. I'm going to use some dimensionals on this. I think I've got that cut, so we'll just put that right there in the middle. Okay. And I may decide to add a flower or two down, or at least maybe a flower down here. We'll see. Because I think it needs it. There's the Hooray It's Your Day. And what if I added that and the sprig? I think that's so pretty. Yeah, I think that's what I need. I'm going to add the sprig. So let me add some glue to that. And you can kind of see I'm just barely touching it with this, and it's getting plenty of glue. But I'm only going to do the bottom because I kind of like it when it's not all the way done, and you can kind of pull it up a little bit. And then this, I'm definitely going to use a dimensional on. It definitely needs that. So this, ta-da, and Hooray It's Your Day. And here is this card. It's very flowered up. I'm not going to lie. It's very flowery. But you can write your message, your Happy Mother's Day. If you want to even say Happy Mother's Day on the inside, you can. Or if you have another Mother's Day stamp you want to use. So this just is going to, you know, pull right in there. It's going to, you know, going to do it. You're going to see the back. The farther that you push it down, the more you're going to see of those. But there you go. There is your flower pot design. I'm pretty happy with these. I think these are so cute. I know that my mother is going to love this. I know she is going to be thrilled to get this. So I hope you, if you are a mother, have a fantastic Mother's Day this next weekend. Have a fantastic week, and hug your loved ones, because, you know, tomorrow is not ever guaranteed. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next week. Bye, or in 2 weeks. Bye.